Gold Invest. Explore opportunity.
Here we go. Still at the PDAC, in Toronto, biggest mining show in the world. We're here with Heritage Mining CEO Peter Schloo.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. People should know, if they follow Gold Invest, about the company. But in case somebody is not familiar with the story, just a very short recap. What is Heritage about?
Absolutely. So we trade on the Canadian Securities Exchange. We also trade in Frankfurt. Main symbol is HML. We're a pre-discovery junior gold exploration story in Northwestern Ontario. Probably one of the last underexplored districts, backed by significant, backers in the area like Frank Juster, etc. is our neighbor with Next Gold, and probably some of the best access I've ever seen globally. So we have a very exciting project we're drilling right now, and it's never been more exciting from our last press release. So
also we have a very nice development in the gold price. We have had for a long time now, so that helps too to get the excitement going. Hopefully, you said you have. Or you are drilling, but you just, I think last week only released, not results, but finished some drilling at one of the very promising targets on your property.
Yes. Yeah, so we drilled our new Millennium Target, which is on our flagship Drayton Black Lake. And what that was designed to do is intersect two mineralized vein sets in the immediate vicinity of a 2,330 gram grab sample. We have complementary geophysics.
We're going to say that that grab sample was gold, not silver, because that sounds more like a silver.
Yeah, it was 2,330 grams gold. Yes, that was it was mind-blowing. It's the highest grade grab sample we've ever recorded on the property. We've identified the veins, and we drilled it. This is the vein where I actually ended up prospecting in 2023. So now to see this drilled and be there while I was drilling, because I was helping out the team drill, I mean, it was fantastic. So what we ended up hitting was, at surface, I've seen it about 5 meters, and then the other vein set is a bit narrow, so it's like 50 to a meter wide. But when we drilled this, I mean, we got an intercept of 51.4 meters of sulfides consistent. We've never seen that ever on the property. It was a huge surprise, and it was fantastic. We were thinking a narrow, high grade, truck accessible, orogenic style deposit, and this is developing into a very interesting target. So the geologists are working very hard, logging the core and getting it out to the lab. We had a bit of a change up, so they'll be coming back on Sunday or as soon as possible to finish up off to the lab, and that's what we all care about, is the assay results. So,
of course.
But we hit that structure 7 and 9 times. So the first two, we were over top of it, and then we took a step back, and then we started really intersecting it. So we had
that's why you expanded the drill program a bit, like by two holes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we did 2 holes and a bit of extra meterage. It was a lot of start and stop with the team, but we also own our own drill. So where they're drilling right now is on another property that we're getting paid to drill for. So it just adds another unique twist to why we're so interesting. I'm an accountant by background, a chartered financial analyst, but I'm also a prospector and now licensed to be a drill helper in Ontario. So it's very exciting. Yeah, I was running hose line with frozen hose line and hose line with the team and helping them on the rig. So it's you got a CEO that is all hands on deck.
That's very good. That's very good. But well, you're also going to move the drill rig on other parts of your property, right? That's what's next.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be moving to Zone 3 as soon as possible. Zone 3 is the intrusion-related mineralization target. That is about I think it's an 8-kilometer contact zone. And these things are all interconnected. So what we're starting to see is a development of a real story. You're looking at a Sigma or a Great Bear, some real similarities that are happening from a geological perspective in terms of structural controls, shear zones, mineralization. And what we have is a team that we've never really had before building these programs for us. So now you have myself and Weckerly, which are, really starting to make an impact on the capital market side. But you also have Brett Davis, Greg Morrison, Paul Warren, who are, world-renowned geologists in their respective area that can really design holes. So we're moving to Zone 3, which was an intrusion gold related mineralization identification. We'll be drilling and following up on a linear feature with a fault running through it which is your classic fluid pathway trap that we know is mineralized 7.38 grams from our prospecting program in 2024 and successful drill program. And then once we're done that, we might have to be dancing with the spring breakup. So hopefully we can make it there in time. If not, you can wait. That's okay. But we have another project, wholly owned, 9 miles south of Dryden, which is about an hour away from Sioux Lookout. And that's a past producing gold mine. So it would never been permitted. It hasn't been drilled since, I don't think it's ever been drilled. It just has 2 production shafts, 2 exploration shafts on either side. The vein goes 1.5 kilometers, pops up on the other side of the lake. I mean, you know, to drill 3 of these targets in 2025 is a huge accomplishment. It's a lot of work, but you know, things are going really well so far.
That's good to hear. Thank you very much for the update. Just for our viewers, it's a bit different in Germany, but actually it helps you if it's cold and the ground is hard, so you can move the drill rig. That's what you're talking about with the spring breakup. That is, the ground gets too waterlogged.
If it gets too soft, it could. Right now, we're focusing on higher ground target areas in general. So just coincidentally, it's very easy to get to. I mean, we're talking, you can go to the Tim Hortons in town, buy your coffee, and drive there within 45 minutes, and your coffee's still warm. It's like it's very easy to get to, and that's the theme with all of our targets. We believe that we can find and identify a world-class discovery, but with existing infrastructure. So that's what Heritage is about, and that's what we're drilling right now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you.